crazy. Oh, cool. I'm live. Hey, y'all. Oh, this is nice. This is kind of better than StreamYard. Okay, so I finally figured out the new YouTube or whatever, however they're doing the streaming. I do apologize for that last hangout that I was doing, you guys. I went bad, and I didn't realize that it was going to do that. I thought that I had it hooked up to the charger, so my phone is charged. I had to come back on my laptop. So I'm gonna give you guys a couple of more minutes to get in here because I was not finished talking about what I wanted to talk about, which is time in your parents' life where they felt the most powerful, and how parents can be very codependent on their children having some kind of failure in their life. Reason why you were in your 30s, and I know I got this, I know I have an angel face. I'm an angel baby. And baby, wah. But the truth of the matter is that I'm a 42-year-old woman with her own goals and desires and dreams that I've set in my life. Now, when you think about it, your parents were since they are codependent, hit that thumbs up, guys. Thank you. Your parents were at their most powerful when you were vulnerable and when you were young. And it made them feel very powerful. But when you became an adult, all that power that they were codependently depending on you for is suddenly, they feel as though it's gone. So, hey, what's up, V? Hello. So what they want to do, this is the reason why that sickness will overcome them, and they will want you to be their baby forever. So then all of a sudden you become a baby, and then they're infantilizing you. And then, especially if there's something special about you. But, codependency is codependency. Sometimes there may be a parent that's codependent because they decided that, they were going to be alone for the rest of their lives, and they saw that you had a life and they had a problem with it because, they need somebody to be there to help them pay their bills now that they done got old. Well, why you didn't think about that when you decided that you was going to give up on love for the rest of the life? Where's your husband? Where's your man? So then they want to make sure that you end up down the same boat. Hey, Bella. Hit that thumbs up. I'm trying to figure something out. I think I'm going to have to, because this particular one right here, it's like, it's totally different. But it was the quickest way for me to get online was to just go directly through the webcam. It's because I didn't want to leave you guys hanging like that. So the reason why you're being affected by the sins of your parents is because what? They can't keep their mind together. So you got to also deal with your enemies that you may have, people that may be competitive with you. But then you got to deal with your life. You got to deal with your career. But then again, you also have to deal with your parent that is throwing shade and bad energy at you and doing spiritual work on you. Then you have to deal with that, which does bring struggle and burden to your life. But make sure that you do it. I think my mother, I felt that she put probably, it was a couple of different things she's been doing since I've been in this room. Hold on, guys, because let me grab something real quick. It's been a couple of different things that she's been doing, and we've been battling and fighting with her. And, you just have to believe in yourself. But then again, you have to also use the spiritual knowledge that you have. You have to use spirituality. You sometimes have to fight that because again, maybe 10 years ago, but 10 years ago they were able to do the same thing. This was when this first started. It was well over 10 years ago for many of you guys, and you've been struggling with it ever since. If you won the last battle, you're going to win this battle. But you just have to believe in yourself and reroot yourself. This is a root gone bad. When your parent wants you to be a little baby and wants you to live with them, and especially if your parent has Oedipus complex to where they want to be your lover all of a sudden, they want you to be their roommate all of a sudden, and they don't want to let you go. That's a root that has went bad. So what you have to do is you have to remove the parasitic, the demons, and you have to cut cords and cut ties with that. Seriously. Once you have identified that this energy is messing with you and they know that they are because each time they wish bad on you, you call them with a bad news story. They're sitting there waiting and they're satisfied because they're like, life is fucked up. I want my daughter's life to be fucked up. This world is fucked up. I'm gonna make sure everything's fucked up. So they're nearly like they can't even have an orgasm. They're orgasmic if they think something negative is happening to you. Tell me if that is the way a real parent is supposed to behave. No. No, they're not. They're not supposed to behave that way. This is weird. This is weirdness, okay? And I be seeing those rituals. I was dealing with my mother earlier today. I was like, why do you keep doing this? And my spirits, like literally your spirits will start to laugh at it once you have already gotten this person. But as long as you are feeling beaten, backed into the corner, and you feel like you can't lift yourself up out of that, then this is when that parent has used their power over you. They have put you in the place of a child. They have turned you into a child again. So then that's when you start to act childish and you doing childish stuff that don't make no sense, are you? Then also some of y'all, your parents just want to be right. I told you I was right. And then they become so obsessed with doing this self-fulfilling prophecy that they'll tell lies. They'll tell lies on you. Okay? It's very sinister. It's very sinister. And it's sad. But you know what? A lot of you feel like you're lost and forgotten. You feel like, oh, well, if my mother was able to do this to me, and then my daddy raped me, and my stepdaddy raped me, and this and everybody raping me, and well, I might as well just give up. Well, then what the hell? How do you think any generation ever survived? How do you think that all of those Native Americans and different, melanated people survived if you actually, fell for that? Because all of it is unhealthy. Your parents should have healthy thoughts. They should have healthy words. And they should be sending you healthy energy. If they are not doing that, I don't give a damn what their energy is. I don't care what excuse they got. Well, she cussed me out. Then they start making excuses. Well, you know what? That's an excuse, and you're trying to manipulate people because you're not supposed to do that as a parent. No parent is supposed to do that. You might as well just come right out and say, I want to sacrifice my child. I'm a sacrifice. I am a living and breathing sacrifice just like Jesus. And so are many of you. Okay? So are many of you. Okay. Sorry, y'all. I gotta get some privacy. I just flipped that downward. So, you guys got to understand that, this is not a game. You're going to find yourself 10 years from now watching people that are younger than you that are getting ahead and you're not getting ahead and you're wondering why. Why is it that this person got ahead so quickly and I've been doing it. Don't blame that other person. Then you want to go after this person, they trying to destroy me. No, you need to look at the source. Where did you come from? That person may even ask you, who raised you? We got a lot of lost children that are out there generationally hexed, and they don't want to, they think that by lying to you that they're doing something. No, they struggling and going through changes all the time because they refuse to face the facts. The fact of the matter is that you were the only thing that your mother, the only hope that your mother had for you is using your body, your physical body, probably was, let people molest you, using your spiritual body, letting people molest you and take your spiritual energy. That's the only damn hope that your mama had for you. Your mama didn't have no hope. That was it. Neither did your daddy. They all had the worst thought for you. If you didn't pot train at exactly 1 year and 2 months old, you was ruined for life. So these people were very ignorant. They'll do it to everybody, especially if you're beautiful, Bella. They'll do it especially to beautiful people, especially if your mother has not taken care of herself. She is she's aged quite a bit. A lot of you guys that have toxic mothers, you're fighting against gravity. You're fighting against old age. You ever see a mother that actually loves and cares about her children? The children look good. They look well taken care of. Of course you want to date my daughter. I'm her mama. Fuck. It's going to be many, many, many men that are going to want to date, court, and marry my daughters because that is what I want for them. I don't want them to be alone and out there being this. See how he disrespected you. See, and some of y'all parents are really, really sick. I'm just keeping it real with you. They want to have sex with you. Some of your parents want you to yourself because won't nobody else in the world touch them with a 10-foot pole because they're either unattractive or they smell bad. And your parent gonna try to make you feel bad. Some of these people are sick. That's why a lot of them are incestuous. That's why they're obsessed with your love life. They want them to be, doing something and so with so and so. So I don't. It ain't your choice. What? Hold on, guys. Hold on. All right, y'all. I'm back. Probably your mother wanted to be a model when she was younger. Now she feels that she's too old. So she's going to try to sabotage her daughter, which makes no sense. Most parents, they're like, well, they kind of not live vicariously, but they feel better knowing that their child achieved that. But that's not the way that they look at it. They look at it as my life is over. I'm old. I'm ugly. I'm fat. I hate myself. I stink. I look like crap. My breath stinks. And they mad. It's very demonic. Y'all keep allowing them to trick you and to fool you into thinking that they're on your side. But why do you think that why do you think you're failing at everything? They'll call all of your family members. Oh, look, this person gonna fail. Oh, look, she gonna do this. They ain't got nothing good to say about you. And that's your parent. It don't matter if you do good things, if you've done good things. It doesn't matter. When you have that kind of negativity, you're going to fall prey to it. Yeah, you can't have no contact with them. You can't do it. You can't have no contact, but some of them will use spiritual work on you. A lot of y'all can be okay because you don't have contact with them, but they can do spiritual work on you. They can, and I've seen many of them do it. You know how many times I've had to remove generational curses that was put on the daughter by the mother, because maybe the daughter, maybe she thinks that the daughter looks better than her, maybe she thinks that the daughter looks too much like the father. You know how many times I've had to remove that stuff from people? Your whole life thrown away because of aesthetics. Your mama will throw you in the garbage because she's jealous of you and try to throw you in the garbage. You don't let her throw you in the garbage. You fight back. You know what you got to do. And there's a specific formula to that I do. I can sense everybody in the whole world, even people that's claiming they rich, still going through stuff because of their mama. I don't care if you live under a bridge or you live in the most expensive mansion, you're still being haunted by the ghosts of the past of your mother. So then, even if you manifest money, you still can't really be happy with it because now your spirit is unsettled. It's really sad. I see it all doing. And keep up the good fight. But what we're going to need is that generational hex remover, because they'll tell you to just go no contact, but just going no contact, they can still contact you through the spirit realm. And that's how they can hurt you, is through the spirit realm. And a lot of your practitioners are still afraid of their mama. They mama that threw them out to the wolves. So that's why they can't fight your mama. So that's why they advocate for these toxic mothers, because they do the same thing with their kids if they had to. Well, if my husband left, I could have my daughter come live with me and pay all my bills and I'll be okay. But what if your daughter don't want to do that? What if your daughter want to go all off and live her life? Why are you so codependent on your kids? So the solution is always, I'm going to go back to my kids, and I done had these children, Lord, and they father did this, and the children, oh, shut up. You just a weak woman that don't know how to handle your spiritual affairs. So you did what a lot of people do, which is a cop out. And the divine mother does not respect you, period. That's why my mother started getting people to attack me. As soon as I changed my name on YouTube to the Divine Mommy, my mama went crazy. She was contacting people. Hello, hello, hello. I need for y'all to do this. I'll pay you. And it's ridiculous. It's like, lady, get your life. The Divine Mother doesn't respect you. You took a cop out. You copped out of the situation and said, well, I've got a blood sacrifice for you, for whoever because I don't care. And that's my daughter, but and everybody's sitting up here looking at you like you stupid. And I want to say this to my mother right now, that all of those people that you getting down with, they all know you're stupid and they're all there to take advantage of you. And that's exactly what's going to continue to happen, is that she'll continue to be taken advantage of, probably shelling out money for people that don't give a damn about her, taking advantage of her weakness. And that's the reality of it. running around here. I'm strong in a chat room. I'm trolling you. Right, right. You're so strong. Right, right. The first sign of weakness is somebody turning against their kid. You weak. You lost the spiritual battle. You lost. You're a loser. If you did that, any parent that did that, you ever hear me coming on here talking bad about my kids? I'd be in the grave before I ever did something like that. Because those kids reflect me as a mother. You telling on yourself when you talking crazy about your kids. So what good does it do you? What it does is it gets you made a fool of, taking advantage of, and that's why your kids talking crazy to you. And you, well, why won't she respect me? Are you worthy of respect? No, you're not. Many of y'all are going to find yourselves at a disadvantage because you're not dealing with the situation at hand. You lost contact with your mother. Okay, fine. I haven't talked to my mother in 4 years. She's up to no good. Trust me, if you felt that your mother was up to any good, would you be feeling the way that you feel? No. My mother is Facebook friends with a female that told her daughter that she would blow the heads off of her grandchildren. And a lot of y'all parents were around here talking about it's gonna all be over soon. Oh Lord, please come take us. Let us all die. They'd rather die than do the right thing because doing the right thing is harder than doing the right thing is harder than doing the wrong thing, which is telling the truth about yourself. You let your daughter get beat up by your brothers. You let your daughter get raped and molested. You did those things to your daughter and your children. Just admit it and move on with your life. They can never do it. So what they will do is they will try to hide you. They will try to put curses on your throat chakra. They will try to put curses on your heart chakra, on your root chakra, because I don't want nobody to find me out. I've been carrying on this facade for years, but I've really been doing harm to my children. Period. They're feeding you crap. My mother is such an idiot. I swear to God, I'm going to say this right now. Do a show, lady. Do what you got to do. Go shell out some more money. I want you to. She's attacked me on YouTube, had people attacking me on YouTube. Y'all knew that wasn't normal. That wasn't normal for all them people to be attacking me. Y'all knew that had to have been something extra. So y'all got to understand. I mean, it literally for 4 to 5 years, I get stronger and this lady gets weaker and weaker. And she's like, why am I so weak? Oh my God, I'm weak. I can barely get out of bed in the morning. Oh my God, what is going on? Well, and then she'll talk to one of her bad gurus where, your daughter doing this and doing that. What? No, the reason why you're weak is because you are weak. Triple Goddess ain't gonna feed you. My mother has been feeding me, and I send it right back to her, and I don't give a damn. Fuck a Bible, fuck your Jesus, fuck all of it. Don't tell me nothing. You sitting up here trying to support and the Bible and all of that crap. It will support your daddy molesting you. Oh, my daddy molested me. And then some of y'all come from these religions where all they got to do is lie. So then it becomes your word against theirs, which it really shouldn't be any of that. The parents should have left you the hell alone. So now if my mother ends up back in the hospital, she'll be sitting over there playing victim. Well, you should have left your daughter alone. Every single human being and soul on this planet deserves to prosper and live and survive at the very least. And you trying to affect somebody surviving? Reverse all of her spells, all of her bad energy. Send it back to her. I wouldn't even give a damn if she ended up homeless. I wouldn't care. That's what she wants for you, because for some reason, your mother done turned into like a pimp, especially if they were drug addicts, and you did, and they tried to put it off on your father, but it was them doing drugs as well all those years too, and you wondered why you felt violated your entire life, and there it is, because you got this weak-minded, flailing, blubbering, idiotic parent that's running around here. She wants to be young again. Oh, I just want to be young again because I did it all wrong. Then she blaming you, talking about you messed up her life because she gave birth to you or some crap like that. So this is what these idiots are running around. If I would have just aborted her, my life would have been different. Amen. So mote it be. Girl, bye. You an idiot in stitches is what you are, in my opinion. If you are a mother that feels that your life would have been better had you not given birth to your child, you don't deserve that child. That child deserves to be taken away from you, and you don't deserve to use their energy. You can shrivel up like a raisin in the sun for all that the spirit cares about, because you are subpar. And then, especially when you harassing and stalking your kids when they grown, you really need to. Really, what needs to happen is that a lot of y'all parents need to be committed into a crazy asylum, like they probably should have been committed a long time ago. Actually, if you didn't have that parent, Spirit wants you to know that they would have had you been on your mission of what you're supposed to do a long time ago. So the blame does not go to a child that didn't give birth to itself. You got these women running around here, Olive, in Jesus' name, I pray I should have aborted my kid. Yes, I will abort my child. Yes, I will. Girl, bye. Girl, bye. And then you got a lot of them that have done that and they got lied to. So now they running around here flailing, wondering why they lonely, sad, and out there. And they attach to mothers like this because it's like, well, I should have. And it just is disgusting. You create the mess in your children's lives and then not take responsibility for it. You'll never have good luck with that. It's never going to happen. I'm just telling you the truth. You can thumbs down all you want. Hit the thumbs up, you guys. So, guys, I got to go because Jacob wants to use the computer and I need to go take a shower and everything. This is the kind of heat that my spirits use when we doing work for you. We don't play that. Your mama got to shut up. She got to sit down and she got to allow her daughter to have her world, period. Or your father and the son. You got fathers hating on their sons. You got fathers hating on their daughters. You got fathers hating on their daughter's husband. You got all that crap going on because these people feel insufficient. At the very least of it, the reason why all of you are going through it is because the principal feels insufficient, because they are, and they would be perfectly fine with putting those deficiencies into you and keeping them on you because, well, I didn't do it. My mother had a failure of a business. That's why she's been stalking me. My mother's business failed, period, because she was trying to teach belly dance from a perspective of a physicality type of thing. And then she hated white people when most of her clients that she taught belly dance lessons to were white people. So she hated those people. And that's another reason why it failed. Okay. So that's the reality of it. And that's the reason why she's in the chat room right now. It's ridiculous. She's weak. Y'all know where I'm at when y'all want some real work. I'll see y'all later. Okay. Love and light. Why is your the floor?
Mom,